We want some more of your actual friends on the show. So here's the thing. Let me be honest. Everybody don't want to be on TV. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't want to be on TV, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's okay. So my real friends that I talk to, and who have been in my life since almost forever, some of them don't necessarily want to be on TV. Like, a lot of my friends are very private people. Very much so. You know, hold on. And so the interesting thing is, first, let me say this in terms of the reunion. Let me come back to that. Let me go over here first. In terms of my mother and her being, so my mother respects me. She respects my decisions. She supports me, and she supports any decisions that I make. And so prior to going to the event, you know what I'm saying, especially not knowing what I was going to walk into or how people were going to receive me or anything, I had already had a conversation with my mother. Same way that I had a conversation with Martell and told him, oh, I'm going to handle anything that needs to be handled. I had already had a conversation with my mother, like, hey, I don't really know what this is going to be like going into it, but let me be very clear. I got this. I don't need to say anything.
I love how supportive
she is.
Like, she gives you your space to operate, but she's quietly in the back watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's respectful and supports. You know, she respects me in any decisions I make, you know. And so I had already told her, like, hey, you know, I'm going to go, and I'm praying, you know, hopefully everything is fine or whatever. But if there's something that is not right or people decide to be a certain way or whatever, you know, I was like, I don't need you to say anything. Know that I've got this. And so and that's because when things did escalate, which started with me recognizing someone who had recently threatened me with gun violence.
With gun violence? What is going on? Okay. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a love and marriage Huntsville extra, honey. We got Miss Melody Cherie. She did a live, honey. It looked like, you know, with one of her fans, yet another one. Okay, and another one. Okay, you know, they trying to get the tea on the reunion and what happened. So I'm going to continue to let this play out, you guys, and I will be in and out with my commentary.
That is when I was like, wait, hold up. You know what I'm saying? And it became that. And so because of that, my mother still respected what the conversation I'd already had with her, which was I got whatever I need to have. Like, I got this. So she chilled and she didn't step in for real until it got to a point where someone was trying to physically touch me.
Assault you.
Yeah. Right.
Rightfully so. And I'm not a Martell fan, but I did like how he tried to walk away when from Marcel at that moment. So I was like, okay, that's cool. You know, he tried to walk away. My other question though is, everybody talks about how you really made money, monetize your platform. Mm-hmm. So not everybody is able to do that, like make money off social media after being on the show. What advice would you give for, you know, women in business who want to basically increase their income? Because that's me.
Okay.
Make some money
by way of social media, or
off of from your platform, being on national television and like converting that into dollars and cents, leveraging your social media.
Okay, so for one, be consistent. I tell people all the time, social media is another job. Like, I've literally been on here engaging with my supporters for probably an hour and a half now, right? That's a job. Responding to people, responding in my DMs, posting regularly. You have to already have the mindset and knowing that going into being an influencer or, you know, building something by way of social media, that you may not get 8 hours of sleep every day. Because if you're still also working a 9 to 5 at that time too, which is when I first got big into social media, I was working, I was teaching. And so I still was giving a lot of time to social media and building my brand and building my platform. And that just meant, you know, I just had to do it. It wasn't like it was a maybe I will, maybe I won't. Now, sometimes because of the journey that I'm on, I take sabbaticals from social media and I do what I need to do for me. But overall, you got to be consistent. Make sure that your brand represents you truly, because people love authenticity. So if you're out here putting out something that doesn't truly represent you, that you really don't even have a heart for like that, you really ain't into it like that, your audience is going to pick up on that too, and they're not going to buy anything that you sell, because it's not going to come off as authentic. You know what I'm saying? So work hard, put those hours in, be consistent with your posting. Sometimes I do ads and I pay for a boost on Instagram to reach different audiences in different places. And you can do that. You can choose the states, the demographic, the age range, the regions. You can choose all of that in your posting when you put $50 or $100 onto a post to make it reach more people, which in turn increases your followers, which in turn means there are more people who are more likely to support your products. Also, don't always be a seller, meaning every time they see you, that's all you're doing is selling. Like I've been on here talking today, and I've talked about my class, I've talked a little bit about my skincare, but mostly what I've been doing is engaging with the people who are on here. They're asking questions, you know, they want to know what I'm doing. We just talk and chatting it up. So you got to give that time too, where people don't feel like every time you come on here, you always just selling stuff. She always selling stuff. He always just want us to buy something. You have to make sure you show the people that you care about them, you know what I'm saying, and that you are invested in them too. So.
And then, my last question is.
Well, you gotta ask the last question. I'm gonna be listening, girl, but I'm gonna get another piece of watermelon. I'm listening.
Last question is: are you accepting pitches yourself, like as an executive producer? If I have an idea for a show, are you at this time accepting pitches or like interested in that?
Yeah, that is how the current shows that I have picked up and I'm working also to get bought out as well, is because of pitches.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna slide in your DM or your email.
Yep. DM me and
Would you suggest doing a pilot first, or just email you with the idea?
Well, you can email me first. Like when you get done, send me a message and say, hey, I was the one on the live with a show idea. Then I will send you over to our website where you can pay for a consultation, and we will schedule you a consultation where you talk with my showrunner, my team, the EPs.
Look at Melody, honey, becoming another version of Carlos King, honey. Go ahead, honey, with your bad self.
All of that.
Okay, thank you for your time. I love your show. I love you. I love the show. And thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming on.
Let me get my screenshot. Okay, I got it. All right, bye.
Bye. Hey, I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing fine. First of all, I want to say I'm very proud of you in terms of just all the things that you're doing, and then also just going through your healing. And you know, you're keeping a lot of other women empowered, and also men too. My wife and I kind of watched the show with of you and the other cast as sort of like a date night. So we were kind of in house because we just had a 2.5 month old in September. Well, she's a month and a half now, so it's kind of relaxing to see. But I just really wanted to come on here really quickly just to let you know how empowering you are to others, and to continue to keep that same light. I hope that for both you and Martell, that you guys are surrounding yourself with people that, have your best interests, as well as those beautiful children, because those are the priority, the most important people when it comes to this situation. So I can appreciate that you're going through counseling, they're going through counseling. I'm a licensed professional counselor, so I stress this as an importance to our families, because when you're going through this process, the kids need to understand that they are still loved. I mean, my parents were married for 23 years when they got divorced, and it still hurts. And I had to really kind of, go through pastoral counseling with my wife so that we can get that baggage, because we both come from homes where, the parents, the marriage is no longer. And so we want to make sure that we're always trying to communicate and fight for our marriage, but also making sure that it's a healthy space in there too. So
that is right. Okay, I like this man, honey. He need to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, honey. Okay, he is speaking correct, honey. Okay, it's not every day that we hear from a man from the top floor. Okay,
I just wanted to, comment on that, because I really am appreciative of the show and you and your family too.
Child, of women is just having a field day. They said he seems so genuine, got me teary because I feel his sincerity. Yes, men, y'all have to get back to the basics of being nice people. Stop being disrespectful. Stop being narcissistic. Stop being entitled. Okay? Just simply be a nice, caring individual. Okay, and you should have a lot of luck with the ladies. I'm serious. We really love a man that is sincere.
As well, and I wish you well as well.
Oh, thank you so much. Where are you guys located?
We are in Charlotte, North Carolina, actually.
Okay.
So yeah, we're in Charlotte, North Carolina. So whenever you're here, we're
North Carolina. Ain't that what he said in the wood? North Carolina.
definitely interested in going into some event. And also, congratulations on your singing, too, because you have a lot going on. It's almost hard to keep up with what you have going on.
Thank you. Sometimes it's hard for me to keep up, too.
Yes. But again, continue to keep that light and that energy and know that you're loved. So, okay.
But I appreciate that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right.
I really love that about Melody, you guys, that she is an inspiration, and everybody looks up to her and admires her. That's good.
Thank you. Bye-bye. He was nice, wasn't he? I see y'all saying you can tell he's sincere. Me too. That's what's up. Not to be offensive, have you had your thyroid checked? Listen, let me say this, because I know a lot of y'all have asked me this, to be honest. Yes, I have had my thyroid checked, physically and blood work. Nothing's wrong with I don't have an underactive or overactive one. I think just maybe because I'm thinner, you see it more. I don't know, but I promise when it comes to my health, I don't play about that. I can tell you that. I don't play about my health. I stay checked up. I make sure I do everything I can to make sure I'm here as long as I need to be here for, honey. Yes, no. And I'm looking at it. It looks a little funny with this. But anyway, yeah, no. My thyroids are fine. Not underactive nor overactive. But I appreciate y'all, for asking and paying attention. That's better than somebody not saying anything. Because y'all know, people will see stuff, but people all the time, they won't even say nothing. So, I'm going to address it now, since a lot of y'all, not a lot, but I've had about 3 people. Because y'all know, when it comes to, for me, when I think about just being real and keeping it real, it's several different moving pieces to that. When she came on here, for those of you who were on some, why she got on a bonnet? Is this Bonnet Chronicles? Is this all of that?
She talking about this lady that had on a bonnet, honey. Okay. The lady was at home.
Y'all, that's how a lot of people miss the message.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is said. That's just like you being in church and paying attention to the pastor not having on a suit, or having on a too small suit or a too big suit, but he giving you the word of God, and it could be a very anointed word today, and you missing it because you focused on the wrong thing.
Yep.
Anybody who's been following me for a while, you guys know and have heard me say many a times, when there's something put in your spirit, or and you're led to give it to the world or give it to your platform of people who follow you. Don't ever allow your makeup not being done, your hair not being done, you having a bonnet on your head or anything. Don't allow anything to hinder you from doing what God is telling you to do or speak the life that God is telling you to speak. You know,
preach, girl.
What I'm saying?
Yep.
We miss
Mm-hmm.
we miss so much focused on the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all have seen me. I have come on lives when I went all the way together, and I don't care.
Right.
I got something to give to you that's going to be encouraging or that's going to help you.
That's right. Pay attention to the message. That is what it's about. I remember I used to date this man some time ago, and he would always criticize and judge, you know, how much money people made. And why do you think he would do that? Because he didn't feel good about himself. And whenever he would make a negative comment towards any man or woman we would see out in public, because he was a little gossipy type, and yeah, look at him. Look at that car. Look at the woman he with. And I got a hold of that, honey. I had to get rid of him. But yeah, just real judgmental, just real negative. And pay attention, you guys, to people's energy. It don't matter how much money a person makes. Pay attention to the energy that they spew out. And a lot of times the people that make all these judgments about other people, they feel that way about themselves. You know, they don't feel good about themselves. So they have to tear other people down to build themselves up. And I always tell y'all, that's a coward, okay? You got to put work into yourself. So, child, that's crazy.
And how dare I hold back and be disobedient because I don't look the way you think I'm supposed to look at that time. If you on that low of a level of vibration, you missing the whole point.
Yeah, they on a low frequency
of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You probably missing a lot of stuff on a regular because you focus on the wrong things. Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
all like to look cute and get made up and have hair together and nice outfits and Gucci and Fendi and all that. Yeah, but what about when God give you a word and you ain't all the way together? What you gonna tell God? Well, hold on, God, let me run in here and throw me some clothes on and see if I can get a makeup artist to come today and see if I can get a hair person to come today and let me go buy a new dress.
Right.
So please, can we operate a little higher?
Right.
Like for real.
Real quick, let's pay attention to what that woman was saying. Let's pay attention, because she was on real quick. She was saying a lot of positive stuff, so I don't know why anybody would talk about her. It ain't like she went up to the Walmart with that bonnet on.
Hey, beautiful. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How you doing?
I am doing good. Oh my God, this is so amazing. So you actually have DM'd me in the past. You're very consistent. That's one thing I love about you as my Scorpio sister, I say. And one person that we actually have in common is Jay. That's my cousin. Your makeup.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's amazing. I won't keep you long. I know you've been on here for a little minute. But the first thing I wanted to do was just say how proud I am, how inspiring you are. You know, I look back through my journey in my life of 2 kids, being a single mother, knowing what it is, you know, to really get out here and struggle and work hard, and, you know, relationships fail and they don't necessarily go the way you want, but following you and following just that Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? That transparency that we have to just be open and honest and keep it real, you know, no matter what we're going through, it empowered me to say that it was okay and go through that stage of healing that you always talk about. Taking that time for myself to figure out what it was that I really wanted. And before I thought about the next man, you know, that may come in my life, worried about me, thinking about what is it that I really want? What is it that I truly deserve? And, you know, you're a true testament to me, honey, that I'm married now 7 years, have a great husband, you know, like
That's
he
good.
loves my 2 children as if they're his own. Like my parents love him, my family adore him. He treats me like a queen. And it was like, I think if I didn't really watch you and really just, listen to not only what you had to say, but what you showed.
Wow.
You better make me cry. And it was just such an inspiration, such a joy. And I just wanted to come on quickly and just tell you everything you do, Mel, it goes without saying. One of your live people said they were, maybe worried about how maybe people may come at you for the reunion and it's you and your mom against all of them or against the world. But guess what, baby? It's you, your mom, and God.
That's right. That's right.
Everybody and anything. The devil never wins, ever.
You never win when you play dirty, honey. Okay?
You hear me? And I know that you're going to carry yourself like you always do with classiness, purity, authenticity. You hear me?
Authenticity. I'll help sis out. But y'all hear all this positive stuff she's spewing out. But yeah, you niggas, okay, now all y'all care about is the fact that she got a bonnet on. Okay? She's on live. Okay? Now, if she went down to the Kroger, okay, to the TJ Maxx, okay, like to any of these other stores with her bonnet on, I may look at her a little funny, but she's on live. She's at home. She's relaxed. Okay, Miss Robinson, take her wig off when she get home. Okay, shit, I gotta put my bonnet on sometime, okay? But for real, she's saying all this positive, encouraging stuff, and all people focused on is that damn bonnet. She ghetto. She this, she that. People be so judgmental, honey. What is wrong with y'all? All right, y'all, we gonna go ahead and end the video right there. Y'all get down in Miss Robinson's comments, honey. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.